today's episode of Thinking Out Loud, we answer a crucial question that I'm sure is on your mind. Instagram TV, is it the wave of the future or a steaming pile of dog crap? We also have an exclusive interview with a creator led by Brad Hughes, where he asks the question, is Instagram TV worthwhile? What did the creator say, Brad?
No money, no views, no point.
Stay tuned for more. Hello from Detroit, I'm Joel.
I'm Brad.
And welcome to Thinking Out Loud. Today, we are talking about Instagram TV. It has been nigh on 6 months since its rollout.
Yeah.
Too much fanfare and opprobrium. And let's check in with it. How is it doing?
I think it's doing pretty terribly. So here's what we know. IGTV launched on June 20th. It's owned by Facebook. Everyone knows that. It's part of the Instagram platform. Not surprisingly, when Instagram Stories launched a couple of years ago, 3 months in, there was much fanfare and trumpeting of the success from the good folks at Instagram and Facebook. We have heard astonishingly nothing about IGTV in an official capacity.
Is deafening.
It's very deafening, and we also hear creators turned off to the platform because they're not spending there's no monetization associated with IGTV for influencers. So people already have Instagram, already have Instagram Stories, already have YouTube, already have Facebook, already have Snapchat. That's a whole nother discussion. But
which we need to have.
We do need to have that. But adding on IGTV as well is just one more platform. So what we know factually is that it's struggling. The extent to which it's struggling can be debated. Right. But I think the real questions that are important are, why is it struggling and how can it get fixed? So let's start with the why it's struggling. And we talked about it a little bit, but what do you think is fundamentally flawed with the current setup of IGTV? Yeah,
I mean, look, here's the diagnosis and the recommendations for the cure are one and the same.
Okay.
Here's where I am. You've already got a model that works for longer form video on YouTube. And it's working really, really well, such that it's the third largest search engine, second largest search engine in the world. You've got a model that works. So to do something that was going to upend that model, and this is what's mysterious to me about the way that Instagram handled it. Instead of trying to take what was best about the YouTube model and add their unique elements to it, they took the thinking seems to be to me like, hey, we've got a platform where people are watching 5 to 15 second videos. You know what we need? A 60-minute video, like long form. It's like, wait a minute. The use case is completely and totally different. Like to have something like that's like it's like Vine doing long form video. It doesn't. Now, here's what Instagram could have done. This is my take, is that YouTube's often lumped in as a social media platform. YouTube is not a social media platform. I can't follow you on YouTube. I can't see what you're watching. I can't see what you're liking. I can't see what you're recommending. I'm not connected to my friends on YouTube. Therefore, it is not a social media platform. It's not. It isn't. Right. It is a publisher, it's a distribution channel. Now, what Insta could have done is said, well, we can actually bring the social element to longer form video. But then we'll structure it in a way that echoes that with, like, we're not ripping off YouTube, but we're also recognizing there are things that are working. Why can I not see past videos from a certain creator? If I found one interesting, I don't want to wait for you to then recommend to me another video. I want to see it all. I can select what is interesting to me because you don't know which of the creator's past 20 videos are going to be the one that's going to interest me. I don't care how good your algorithm is. Right. When I watch a woodworking video, you do not know what projects I am working on, and there's no possible way you could know that. And so I want to be able to see, like, hey, that guy's a really good woodworker. Let's see what other stuff he's done, and maybe he's working on a project that is relevant to me. I can't do that. So why isn't there a creator page? There's a creator page for the photos. There's a creator page for Like I can go into past photos, past posts, past stories, or for the 20. Like it doesn't make sense that I can't go there. Here's the thing: there is such a thing as a YouTube hole. You get sucked down a YouTube hole not just because of recommendation, but because of exploration.
You don't speak from experience. You've never lost an hour of your life from exploring
an
YouTube.
hour, like 7 hours. The Pinterest hole is real. I can get into people who are posting interesting things on Pinterest. I love Pinterest, by the way. I know I'm like part of the 5% of like male active users. I don't care.
Own it.
I love Pinterest. I love the architecture. I love the art. It's great. And I can totally get sucked down a Pinterest.
What about Etsy? Do you like Etsy?
I do, and I'm actually looking for something. And I've only really engaged Etsy once, but it was very pleasant because I was actually looking for someone to buy to build a chair. I wanted this particular kind of Stickley chair from the Stickley furniture company in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yes. And anyways, yeah, but no, it was fine. My experience was fine, but I can totally see going down.
Pinterest good, Etsy good, IGTV bad.
Well, the YouTube hole, the Etsy hole, the Pinterest hole, those are all real. And what Instagram didn't do is set something up where I can go down a hole of my own interest. And this is what YouTube does really well. And they're in danger of messing it, but their YouTube is like, here's the table, here's the spread. Take whatever you want. It's a buffet. This is what Pinterest does. Here's a buffet. What Instagram TV does is this is the thing that you're going to watch
Course
next.
1, course 2, course 3, and we're going to dictate.
And there's a stodgy French butler who is telling you what you get to see and what you don't. So that's my issue with Instagram. Like they miss taking the best of what was already proving and bringing their strengths into it. All right. I'm done.
No, I agree with that. And I think there's one of the reasons why is that there's a fundamental difference between someone who's really good at storytelling and someone who's really good at taking fantastic photographs that at times can extend into a really short video. But those are two different people, right? Like
very much so.
YouTubers are storytellers. They're really good at engaging an audience, developing rapport, developing credibility, and being able to take someone along a journey. And on Instagram, like it's great. We all like Instagram. What's not to like with beautiful photographs? But that's a totally different skill. So trying to take Instagrammers and turning them into long-form storytellers is inherently problematic. And that goes back to then, you can't take Instagram and turn it into this great long-form video app. You need to think about YouTube and what's good about that, and then maybe ways that you can change it or tweak it. Yeah. And I think there's room to grow. I mean, Instagram's a smart company. They ostensibly kicked Snapchat's ass in the ephemeral video space, which is me acknowledging defeat to Joel. If you see the glisten and sparkle in his eyes, he predicted this, and I was not sold. But it's just a matter of fact at this point. So Instagram, obviously smart people, and like the vertical video, there's something there. Yeah. But it's a struggle now, and I think, frankly, they're admitting there's a lot of struggle now. Yeah. By being able to take horizontal video and have it be formatted to vertical. But also, that's a sign that they're willing to change. Unlike Snapchat, who refused to change things and made their interface continue to be terrible. At least Instagram is evolving in ways that are smart. So smart people, it's probably got some legs going forward if they make the changes that you suggested or address the problems. But in its current form, it's not workable, and creators have almost zero incentive to go over to IGTV.
Yeah, there are no revenue for them. It's just more work with no revenue. So there's no point. So all right. Well, listen, hey, those are our thoughts on IGTV. Thank you for stopping in today. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. If you have any thoughts of your own, throw them in the comments. And Kate is going to correct me if I don't say follow us on, I suppose, our what social platforms. I'm assuming there's a Twitter, and I assume we have a
subscribe to our channel on YouTube. All right, that's all we got. Remember, no money, no views, no point. IGTV. Goodbye from Detroit.